What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing of the Hobbit 3D Blu-ray Trilogy set. So this one is actually exclusive to Amazon, believe it or not. Yeah, I had to read that like twice to make sure I was actually understanding that properly. But yeah, it's actually exclusive. The 3D version is exclusive to Amazon. Basically, you can get this exact same, well, not the exact same set, but you can get a very similar set with just the extended edition Blu-rays anywhere. And it comes in pretty much almost the exact same box. It has the same artwork, the same format, all that kind of stuff. The only difference is that the regular Trilogy box that you can get, at any retailer only has the 2D versions. So in that case, it has 6 discs less. So the regular extended edition Trilogy set is only 9 discs. This one is 15 discs because each movie is included on 3D Blu-ray, and each one is split in half across 2 3D Blu-ray discs, because the size of the video files are a lot bigger for 3D Blu-ray. So this comes with 6 more discs. So it has the exact same 2D Blu-ray discs as the regular extended edition Trilogy. It has basically the same cover artwork with the exception of, the 3D part. Comes in the same kind of box, the same kind of cases. It's just that this one has more discs because it includes the 3D versions. And it has the exact same appendices, discs, and all that extra bonus feature stuff. So really the only difference is that this one comes with the 3D versions, in addition to all the stuff that you would get with the normal extended edition Trilogy set. So let me go ahead and show you the outside of the shrink wrap here. And it kind of got torn during shipping, it looks like, but it doesn't look like there's any damage really to the case, so I'll probably just keep it. So again, this includes the digital HD, the ultraviolet copy, that expires on November 17th, 2018, according to this. And then it has a sticker on the outside advertising sort of all the features of this 15-disc set. And then it's got, the shrink wrap holds on this cardboard part right here. It says Extended Edition, Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray Digital HD. And then on the top, it has, this is on the cardboard insert here. It has the logo for the Trilogy there. And then this is what the back looks like. So it looks very similar to the Extended Edition Trilogy packaging. Obviously just with the addition of mentioning all the 3D stuff that's included with this one. So yeah, there's just some info about it. Some of the fine print and all that good stuff. The links of the extended editions are all right there. And then this bottom part that has, again, this kind of got torn during shipping, but it looks like it's okay underneath, so I'll probably let it slide. But all this info is on the bottom of the cardboard also, and that's kind of on this loose cardboard insert there. So let me go ahead and take the plastic wrap off, and then we can kind of get a closer look at the packaging itself. So, as you'll notice, this thing is not connected in any way. So this just literally slips right off. If you want to keep it, you can stash it somewhere, or you can just throw it away. The original Trilogy came with sort of a similar insert, so it just depends on how much of a completist you want to be. I might stash it away somewhere, but I won't keep it with the case probably. But the backside is just blank, so it's kind of like thick cardstock sort of paper. So yeah, So you can put that wherever you'd like. So this is the box. It's got a glossy artwork on it. This part is sort of like, it's not really metallic. It's kind of got this sort of granite stone sort of look. But all of this gold stuff is sort of like foil print. So, let me just give you sort of a close-up there. So again, like I said, it's all glossy, and this part is like shiny gold, as is the logo. So if I run the light over it, you can kind of see that all this, basically all the artwork is sort of embossed. So this kind of, this pattern right here sort of sticks out. The logo text is embossed, so as you can see when I run the light over it there, it kind of pops out, as is this. So, very cool. Here is the side of the box. So let me get a good angle so you can kind of see it with the light on it there. Again, all of this is embossed, so you can kind of run your finger over it and feel it there. And those are just the names of the 3 films. Again, this is all glossy as well. And those are the extended editions. Here is the back cover art, which you can't see while it's still in the shrink wrap, because it's covered by that slipcover insert there. But here you can see it, and that's, again, some really cool art there. And again, this is all glossy, and then this is shiny and slightly embossed as well. This side is kind of just that granite art, so sort of basically like what you see in the background on the top and bottom there. That's just what's on that side, and that's also what's on the top here. And on the bottom, we basically have the same fine print info that was on the bottom of the slipcover, and that same sort of granite stone background there. So, like, if you have the original Lord of the Rings Extended Edition Trilogy box, this is pretty much a very, very similar setup. So, it's really thick cardboard, and it's magnetic. It has a magnetic closure. So, when you open it like that, this is what you'll see. So this is the artwork on the... Oop, let me see if I can get it to focus here. I think it's trying to focus on that back part there or something like that. Let's see. So yeah, this is the inner art. This is still embossed here as well. And then here is actually a really cool map on the inside. And I think this is the same art, packaging art as the standard extended edition Blu-ray trilogy set. So if you have the 2D version, I think this is the same map and the same artwork on the packaging and all that. And again, this is, as you can see when I run the light over it, this one's glossy as well. So this is kind of glossy print there. And then here are your 3 Blu-ray 3D cases. And these are all black cases, just like the original trilogy set was. Let me just close this up. Put that in the corner for a second. So, let me just go ahead and do a quick opening of each one. They're not sealed inside of the trilogy box, so I'll just give you a quick look at the front and back. And I think that these are pretty much exactly the same as the versions that you could get individually, the 3D extended editions. So I don't think there's really any difference much in the packaging or the discs inside. So let me open this up off screen because there is, I guess it's not in this one, there is a code in one of these to unlock the digital stuff, but it looks like maybe there's just one code to unlock the whole trilogy. So I'll just flip through the discs real quick. You know, the same 3D parts 1 and 2, the 2D movie, and then 2 appendix discs on Blu-ray. And these are going to be probably the same exact thing for the other 2 movies as well. So here's the second movie, just to show you that. This one has a little like cut on it, so that's unfortunate. I'll have to look at that. That looks like a little imperfection in the artwork or something. But okay, so the code for mine is inside of the second film. And this is what the top of it looks like. So this is just a paper insert, and on the bottom of it, it has a code, an ultraviolet code, which unlocks the entire trilogy, I think. So, although this one just says Desolation of Smog, so that's interesting. I'll have to look at that. We'll have to see if there's one in the next one as well. So again, Blu-ray 3D movie part 1, part 2, the 2D movie, and then the 2 appendices discs. And like I said, these are basically the exact same ones as the individual release. And then let me open this one. Okay, so this one doesn't have a UV code either, so I'm assuming that the one code that it comes with unlocks the whole trilogy. So again, I actually don't have this one yet because the 3D extended edition just came out like when they released this set, I believe, or maybe a little bit before. So this one is actually new to me. And the funny part is I had the individual 3D extended edition Blu-ray releases of the first 2 Hobbit films, and I just sold those on eBay and made up the difference between just buying this and buying the trilogy. So for the retail cost of the Battle of 5 Armies 3D extended edition Blu-ray, I was actually able to use that plus the money that I made selling the first 2 on eBay. That covered the price of this. So I really didn't spend any extra buying the box set. And then here are the last 2 of the appendices discs, which are arguably maybe my favorite part of these extended editions. So, and there's the back of that one as well. So yeah, those are the 3 discs that you get in here. Oh, and it looks like actually I missed it right there. So this is weird. Inside of the box, there's this Hobbit Extended Edition Trilogy code as well. So not only did I get this for the whole trilogy, but I also got this one in the Desolation of Smog case. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. I'll probably use this one and see exactly what it gets me. It says it gets you the whole trilogy, so I don't know why you would also need this one, because they have 2 different codes on them. So maybe that's just a mistake. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. But just sort of interesting to note. So one thing I wanted to show you, since I have it sitting here, let me put these back in here. So one thing that I wanted to show you is how it looks side by side with the original extended edition trilogy box. So these are the 2 boxes sitting right beside each other there. So they basically, these things sort of line up exactly. They have a very similar look and style. They look really good right beside each other. They're the exact same height. They're sort of labeled in very similar ways. Let me show you the sides here. And that's how they kind of look side by side. So again, they're the exact same height. They're very, very similar, if not identical in width as well. yeah, they're laid out pretty much exactly the same way. There is the back side of both of them, right beside each other. This one, the only difference that I really notice is that the artwork is like all sort of metallic foil on the Lord of the Rings set, and this one is kind of like glossy printed art. Even though both of these are like embroidered foil designs there. Also, this set, this middle part here is kind of like a matte black. Same thing on the side. It's kind of like a matte black on the original one, and on this one it's like a glossy black. So a little bit of a difference there, but you know that's really nitpicking at that point. And that's sort of what the edges kind of look like there. And then when you open them up, so they both have this, they both have a map when you open it up, which is really cool. Again, this one is sort of more like matte finish, and this one is like glossy. But the actual insides here kind of look, it's kind of hard to get a good shot of that, but they lay out in a very kind of similar fashion. And then if you want to see the cases, so instead of the outer boxes, but if you want to see the actual disc cases sort of all laid out, I'll take all these out and show you that. Oops. Sorry about that. So basically it kind of, they kind of fit like this. So the cases on the Hobbit ones aren't really stylized. These are sort of stylized to match the box. These are not really. They have more like the movie poster on the front, where these sort of are more styled similarly to the box. So when you line them up edge to edge, they're a bit different. I don't know if the 2D ones look more like this or not. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the 3D that looks different. But, you know, I wanted to pick up the 3D one so that I'd have kind of all the different versions of it. So, but yeah, that's just sort of a comparison. But they both come in these really cool, slick black Blu-ray cases, which I really like. So yeah, all in all, I really like the extended edition 3D Blu-ray Trilogy box. I think it's a good deal. Retail, when it just came out just a day or two ago, it's $90, which, if you break it down, is only $30 per 3D Blu-ray set. And each set has 5 discs in it. So it's basically like $6 a disc. So if you're trying to think if it's worth it, if you haven't bought any of these yet, and you really are into like the special features and the extended editions and stuff, just think to yourself, is it worth $6 per disc? Do you want to pay $6, or I guess $12 for the 3D version, and then $6 for the 2D version, and then $6 for each of the appendix discs? Because that's basically what you're getting here. And, you know, maybe you can catch this on a sale or something like that in the future if you don't want to quite pay that much. But if you want it to sit beside your Lord of the Rings extended edition on your Blu-ray shelf or whatnot, or if you just want to have it all in one box, yeah, go on Amazon and grab this up if you want the 3D versions. So everybody, thanks for sticking it out this whole almost 20-minute video. I really appreciate it. If you like this unboxing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. That would be awesome. If you like these kinds of unboxings, if you like movie unboxings, anime unboxings, obviously Blu-ray stuff, you know, any of that kind of thing, go ahead and click subscribe down below, and that way you'll get notified whenever I come out with any new videos. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.